My name is Lumi Adrien, and I'm the flight commander of the ship, the Orca. It all started during breakfast in an hotel room. I was in Riga for a mural painting. I had fallen ill the night before and was in and out of sleep with fever dreams. In the morning, my mind was clear. The phone rang. I didn't recognize the number. I picked it up. It was Yasinna Meridern, the CEO of Olympus Mons. She told me about herself and her company. She talked about this future society on Mars where spirituality and art would be valued just as highly as science. It would be an inclusive place where everyone is valued, a place full of self-learning and betterment for everyone. She told me that she experienced my work in Barcelona and saw my teachings in spiritual practice online. And she said she thought I would really fit the Parallels mission. You know, as she spoke, I saw myself there on Mars. I could picture myself on that spaceship. Since I can remember, I've been drawing, from childhood to early adolescence. It's where I feel at home. Then in my early 20s, I explored dance and acting. My life became very fast-paced, and I had very high expectations for myself. Then my life took a dark turn when my grandmother passed. It took her death to realize she was my person. You know, she raised me, and I've had no greater connection to anyone else on this planet. After that, I reassessed my life choices and left everything to spend 4 years in an ashram in Chennai. Then when I arrived home, it was also not easy to readjust. I continued teaching spiritual practice and focused more on drawing again. You know, in a way, I've always felt this strong connection between drawing and movement. So I combined the both to bring to life something new. I can see my practice growing in space. I see my drawing movements being much freer in microgravity. I see more possibilities, especially for my large-scale artworks. I mean, floating in space will change everything. And arriving on Mars opens the future. Because there is no relation to anything that used to be there, exist. Till now, my art had come from the memory, or my present moment. But this lifestyle choice forces us to release the past, to live in the now, and welcome the future. Society needs more realities, more non-normative narratives. Because society is the whole. Society is everyone. And artists offer these realities with their practice. This will lead to more individuals finding and embracing their own truths. And when they do that, they will find a deeper place of belonging. Everything we see when we look around and the ideas we have about people, it's not one single reality. I mean, when people say just be real, they mean actually something else. They mean be adapted with your mind, your soul, and your whole self. But in the future, there will be this place where we can reimagine what it means to live together. In the astronaut training camp, I found individual tests and studying alone very difficult. I mean, with people, I can do anything. But the training camp let me open myself even more to people, in a way that I hadn't known before. It felt very different from my experiences in teaching or at the ashram. But I know now that the other astronauts are my family. I trust this crew more than I trust myself. I think I'm still learning the latter. Leaving Earth, potentially forever, well, it does not feel great. When you change your life fundamentally, it's always hard. It aches and it burns. But I never changed something huge and felt bad afterwards, not in the long term. It is hard, but I rise and keep searching for new realities. My biggest hope is that everything makes sense finally. I hope that future people will have the same experience, that everything, life, just makes sense. My fears are the opposite. What if going to Mars doesn't help society to work together? What if Mars doesn't make things better? Do we have to leave the solar system then? I don't know. But then again, it's not only about making changes on the outside, changing locations, going to Mars. It's about making changes on the inside too. As Octavia Butler said, there is no magic bullet. There are, however, thousands of answers, and you can be one of them, if you choose to be.